So when I say phrase management, in phrase management, there are actually four different topics, not topics, I can say they are different parts in your phrase management, or they are different data objects. So the data objects are phrase library, phrase group, phrase set, and phrase. So exactly what is this phrase management, or exactly what is the meaning of phrase? You might have seen in the specification when we were assigning data in MSDS property tree, there were different sections in that MSDS property tree. Like if you go to firefighting measures or first aid measures, there were different phrases. Okay, let me just show you that. CG02BD. When I open any one specification, in that, if I go to, let's say, firefighting measures, for example, or yeah, let me try this. In hazards during firefighting, for example, when I go to advice, in advice, see here under advice, there are so many data objects. We have fire hazard, dust deposit when ignited will melt, all this water may be ineffective, do not use a solid water stream. Like that, there are many data objects here. So this
These
data,
data objects are called phrases, right, sir?
yeah, each of these are called as phrases. It can either be a sentence like this. For example, fire will spread by smoldering or slow decomposition. This is one entire sentence. This is also a phrase. Or it may be just a single word, like you can see below, there is one single word called none. So this is also
Yeah.
a phrase. Phrase in means it is a standardized text which we use to assign to our value assignment type. Or it can be any safety instruction also, like do not smoke here, or use or always use PPE while at work. Okay, or it can be anything like that. So phrase is
Okay.
something in the form of instruction or in the form of information that we have to assign to our data object. So just one example this is, but phrases are used in other places also. I will tell you where they are used. But one of the applications is it is used in the specification. So we use phrases in the specification for assigning data to our value assignment type. So for example, what you are seeing here, all these are phrases. But the thing is, how do we create them? It is not coming by default. Yeah, SAP has given these phrases,
Yeah.
so we are seeing. But among these options, what if you want to add few more new phrases? Or what if you want to create all these phrases newly from the beginning? So we have to know how we can create the phrases, and we are going to learn that in phrase management, right?
Yes.
How to create the phrases, how to create the library, how to create phrase group. There are other objects also, not only phrases. We also should know about phrase library, phrase group, and phrase set. So first, let's try to understand the meaning. I have written the definition here. So first, we have phrase library.
Yes.
A phrase library defines phrase assignment
Defines
and origin.
pages and
This is
origin.
the standard definition for phrase library. Okay, a phrase library defines phrase assignment and origin. thousands of
Hello,
books.
can you hear me, sir? Hello, hello,
Yeah, I can hear. Hello.
hello. Sir,
Hello.
your voice is cracking.
Okay,
Hello,
now.
now you are audible, sir. Your voice was, yeah.
Okay, fine. So a phrase library, like I told you, is nothing but it is a large collection of phrases. So when you go to any library, book library, you will
Right,
find
sir.
there will be thousands of books, right?
Correct, sir.
And these books are like in thousands of numbers. Especially if you go to Mumbai Central Library, there are so many books, unlimited number of books are there. So
Right,
these
sir.
books are arranged in a
Which
library.
books are? Right.
Similarly, the phrases are there in the phrase library, just like any other public library. And these phrases can be used to assign the data to our specification I told you, right? That is the phrase library. Second is phrase group. What is a phrase group? You can see they have given the definition here. A number of phrases contained in phrase library. One second. A number of phrases contained in a phrase library grouped according to a logical criteria. So what is a phrase group? It is a number of phrases contained in a phrase library grouped according to some logical criteria. Or I can say it is a group of phrases. When you have a group of phrases, we call that as a phrase group. Very simple. Or I can also say that a phrase group contains a number of phrases that are grouped according to a logical criteria. See, for example, you know first aid measures. So if you have a phrase group called first aid measures, inside that group you will find all the phrases that belong to the first aid measures. Or if you have a phrase group called as firefighting measures, inside that you will find all the phrases related to firefighting measures. Right? So a phrase group is nothing but it is a collection of phrases or it is a group of phrases having some common character between them. That is called as a phrase group. And also we have a phrase set. See, phrase group is inside phrase library. First we have the phrase library. This is the bigger data object. Under that phrase library, we have a phrase group. And phrase group can be any number. You can have one phrase group or 5 or 10 or 20. Any number of phrase groups can be created and they can be inside the phrase library. See, just like in the library again, book library, what happens? The books are arranged according to some criteria, no? Like subject wise, they will arrange the books. So that who are going to the library, it should be easy for them to find the book. All the mathematics books will be at one section. All the physics
Right,
books
sir.
will be in another section. All the chemistry books will be in
Chemistry
another
book will
section.
go another
So
section.
that people can easily find the book they are looking for. Same way what happens in a phrase library, they create different phrase groups so that similar phrases can be grouped together under one phrase group. So that is why there can be 10 phrase groups, 20, 30, any number of phrase groups can be existing in a phrase library. Okay, so I will just show you before I tell you about phrase set and phrase, I will just show you the phrase library and inside the phrase library how many phrase groups are there. So in order to access phrase library, we have to use SPRO. Okay, go to SPRO, then click on SAP reference IMG, then go to EHS. Under EHS, go to basic data and tools. Under basic data and tools, we have to go to phrase management. Under phrase management, we have specify phrase libraries and phrase groups. So I will tell again from the beginning. SPRO, go to reference IMG. Okay, then go to EHS, expand it. Under EHS, go to basic data and tools. Under basic data and tools, go to phrase management. Again, expand that phrase management. And under phrase management, we have something called as specify phrase libraries and phrase groups. Phrase libraries and phrase groups. So you can click on that. That will take you to the list of phrase libraries. See all these. CED, CUST,
Okay.
EHS, all these are phrase libraries. Okay, all these are phrase libraries. Now the first column will give you what is the phrase library name. This is a technical name like CUST. This is the technical name.
Custom. Okay.
Okay, and the description or meaning of this library is given on the right hand side. CUST library means it is a customer phrase library.
Customer phrase.
Or if you go to PTW, it's a permit to work phrase library. Somebody has created, you can create your own library if you want. So this is another example. Okay. So all these are phrase libraries you are seeing here in the list. Then the second column gives you the description of each phrase library. What is the meaning of each library is given in the second column. And third column called active library. So if you want to activate a one particular phrase library, we have to select the radio button here. Yeah, let's say I want to activate permit to work. So I have to select that permit to work library and save. So what will happen? PTW library will become active. PTW phrase library will become active. So this active library option is used to select any library and to make it active so that we can create the phrases under that library. Right? So this is your phrase library. Now what happens? Let's say I want to see the phrase group. All these are libraries. But if I want to see the phrase group, I have to first select some library like customer phrase library. And on the left hand side, you can see they have given an option called phrase group, right? On the left hand side, we have phrase group option. So if you double click on that, it will take you to the list of all the phrase groups which are there inside that phrase library. Like all these are phrase groups. This is a reference phrase group, 01, 02, all these are phrase groups. Total, you can create any number of phrase groups, no problem. So here you have total 78 phrase groups. If you observe below, they have given 78. So total there are 78 phrase groups. And under different phrase groups, there are different phrases. Like under first aid measures, there are only first aid measures related phrases. Under firefighting measures, there are only firefighting related measures. So like that, under each phrase group, there will be only a related number of phrases and they are all having common property. Right? So this is your phrase group. Under every library, there will be a phrase group. Maybe just one, doesn't matter, but always there will be a phrase group. Now let's see one more. When I go to EHS library, under phrase groups, see these are the phrase groups present under EHS phrase library.
Sir, how much phrases we can add in one library? Is it any limitations?
No, there is no limitation.
Minimum. Okay.
Minimum can be one, maximum can be any number. There are,
Maximum.
in fact, see,
Okay.
in the library CUST, there are about 30,000 or 40,000 phrases.
Okay.
See, I will show you. If I go to a transaction code CG12, okay, let me go to this transaction code CG12 and customer phrase library, already it is showing. If I press enter, it will show how many total number of phrases are there. Yeah, see here. It is showing 33,619.
33,690. Okay.
So this is the number of phrases we are currently having. This is the
Okay.
largest library, customer phrase library. It can be one or it can be unlimited. Even 50,000 if you
Unlimited.
want, you can create, no problem. Right. So that is phrase library and phrase group definition. Now there are two more things we have to know. We have phrase set. What is the meaning of phrase set? Again, if you observe, this is the definition. A grouping of phrases for a purpose is called phrase set. A grouping of phrases for a purpose is called phrase set. Now, this meaning is a little bit same as your phrase group. Okay, it is same. Because phrase group also I told you it is a group of phrases, and here phrase set also is saying it is a grouping of phrases for a purpose.
Grouping of phrases for a
So
purpose.
both are very similar. In definition wise, both are similar. But there is a difference. I mean, meaning may be same, but they are used differently in different places. So phrase group is inside a phrase library, I told you, right? First we have phrase library. Inside phrase library, we have a phrase group. But the phrase set is not
Phrase
like that.
group.
Phrase set is not inside your phrase library. It is an independent data object. It is not inside the library. It is an independent data object. And similarly, we have phrase. So I told you the meaning of phrase is it is a standardized text. Phrase is a standardized text. So apart from phrases, we have total 4 data objects in phrase management: phrase library, phrase group, phrase set, and phrase. These are the total 4 data objects. Now let's try to understand what are the applications of phrases. Like where and all can we use the phrases. So we call that as applications of phrases. First and foremost, phrases are used to assign data in specification management. So we already know that. I have shown you in specifications when we go to any one value assignment type like first aid measures or firefighting measures or physical chemical properties. When you go to this, you can see that there are phrases. So first application is phrases can be used to assign data in specification management. Second, phrases can be used to output data. Phrases can be used to output data in labels, on labels. So what does it mean? It means we can use the phrase management or we can use the phrases to assign the data or print the data on the labels. See, a label can be a product label or it can be address label or it can be warehouse label. There are different types of labels. So when we create the phrases, those phrases can be used to print the data on the label. Okay, like this. So that is the second application. Third application is phrases are used to output the data means printing the data. Phrases are used to output the data on dangerous goods documents. So we have one topic called dangerous goods management. In that, whenever you want to create a dangerous good document, we can use the phrases to print the data on those documents. So that is one application. Phrases are used to output the data or print the data on the dangerous goods documents. Right? So these are the 3 applications of phrases in our SAP EHS. They are used to assign data in specification management. They are used to print the data on labels, and phrases are also used to print the data on dangerous good documents. These are the 3 applications. Now coming to what are the transaction codes applicable. Now we have to know what are the transaction codes applicable. So first and foremost, phrase library, I already told you. If you want to access phrase library, we have to use transaction code SPRO. That is what I have done here. In order to go to the phrase library, I used SPRO transaction code. Now second, to create or to access phrase group. Even for this, we use the transaction code SPRO. So through SPRO only we can create or manage phrase group. Third, phrase set. Phrase set can be created by going to a transaction code called CG1B. CG1B is a transaction code which we can use to create the phrase set. And the last one, to create phrases. To create phrases, we use the transaction code CG12. Okay, these are the four different, not different, SPRO is same. These are the transaction codes applicable for these phrase management related data objects. And we'll create one example of a phrase. We'll start from the library. We'll give a name to the phrase library. Okay, then we'll create two phrase groups and we'll create two phrase sets. Okay, and then we are going to create some phrases. So we'll do that exercise. We'll create this data and we'll see how exactly these data objects are created. So before that, first we have to write down exactly what you want to create. What do you want to create in the, what should be the name of the phrase library, what should be the name of the phrase group. So we have to first make a note and then it will be easy for us to go and create the data. So let's say I want to create a phrase library called ZERP. ERP means emergency response procedure. So let me call that library as ZERP, right? This is the library name I want to create. I want to create a phrase library called as ZERP. Next, inside that I want to create two phrase groups. One I will call it as firefighting. I cannot use very lengthy words, so it has to be very short. Let's say firefighting is one phrase group. Another phrase group I want to create first aid. Okay, phrase group. Two phrase group I want to create. One will be firefight or firefighting. Second phrase group will be first aid. Okay, these are the two. Next, we'll create some phrase sets. Phrase set name will be, let me write that also. I will create the phrase set name as, let's say, ff underscore pset01, and one more phrase set I will create fa underscore pset. Okay, I will not put 01, I will simply put ff underscore pset and fa underscore pset. These are my two phrase sets. And phrases directly will create. Under each of these phrase groups, will create at least 5 phrases. Right, so that is the idea behind creating the phrase. Now let me check whether this already library is present or not. I have to check that. Let me go to the library and find out. Yeah, it's already there, I think. Yeah, if you see here, already that library is there. Okay, let me use some other server because in the other classes also I keep using all these examples, so it is already created. So what I will do, I will use some other server. Just give me 1 second. Okay, let me use this. Okay. So I will go to SPRO, then go to reference IMG, then EHS, then go to basic data and tools and phrase management. Under phrase management, go to specify phrase libraries and phrase groups. Now here, okay, I can see that we don't have that library name. So we can create that library called ZERP, right? So how do we create a library here? We have to go to new entries, click on new entries and give that library name called ZERP. This is my library name, ZERP. Then come down and give a description to that library. What is the meaning of ZERP? We have to give the meaning. So I will call it as emergency response procedure phrase library. I can use only limited number of words, okay? I cannot give very lengthy description. So what I'll do, simply I will put ERP phrase library, okay? Simple. So the description of the ZERP library is, it is a ERP phrase library. Next, if you want to add some note or comment, you can add that. It is your wish, it's not mandatory. Like if you want to add a remark or a comment or a note, you can add that. After that, come below, we have 3 more data here we need to add, like distributor, publication date and version number. Distributor means who is the person creating the phrase library. Okay, who is the SAP user that is creating the library. So I can put my name here as a distributor. Next, publication date means the date on which we are creating the library. The date on which we are creating the library is called as a publication date. So here, let's put today's date as a publication date. Next, version number. What is the version number? Again, this is also not mandatory. It's your wish. If you want to add the version number, you can add. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. So let me do one thing. I'll add the version number as 123 for our phrase library. Okay, 123 phrase library. Next, come down. This phrase check return, keep it as it is. No need to add any data in this. Phrase check return. Here, no need to add anything, keep it blank. And the last 3 things. Object name, we have to enter ESN underscore PHRID. Okay, remember the same object name you have to add ESN underscore PHRID. Whenever you are creating a library, the same object. See, this you can change. You can change the library name, description, distributor name. All these other data you can change. But this object name should be as it is. It should be ESN underscore PHRID.
So ESN is fixed.
It is fixed. This particular object name is fixed. You cannot use some other. Because here PHRID means it is phrase ID. And then internal number range, I have to put 0i. Again, this is also fixed. 0i for internal number range and 0e for external number range. This also does not change. ESN underscore PHRID, object name, 0i internal number range and 0e external number range. Okay, so after adding these details in your phrase library, now you can save this library name, click on save, then click on continue. So what happens if I go back and check, this phrase library has been created. You see, ZERP phrase library is created. So we have completed our first step, creating phrase library by using SPRO transaction code. We completed first part. Now second,
Yes.
we have to create the phrase groups. And I told you we need to create two phrase groups. One is fire underscore fight, second is first aid. These two phrase groups we need to create. So
So,
let's start.
so in phase groups, it will be the precautionary measures need to be mentioned.
Yeah,
That's it,
exactly.
no, sir?
Hmm.
Okay.
Anything you can create. See, I am taking this example as ERP, so therefore I am creating firefighting measures and first aid measures. If you want to create any other library, it will contain different phrases.
Okay.
Like in MSDS, if you create a phrase library called MSDS, in that maybe you will maintain physical chemical properties as phrase group name, okay, or toxicological
Yes.
information, or storage and hazard phrase group. You can create any type of phrase group. It depends
Okay.
on what data you want to create. That is important. Now, because I want to create ERP related data, so therefore I will create first aid measures and firefighting measures.
We can also add some others also, sir, just
Yeah,
like
yeah, you can add anything. Yeah, it is possible.
rescue.
Hmm.
Okay.
See, I will give you one more example. Let's say you want to create a library called chemical safety. So chemical related library you want to create. So
Yes.
how will you create? You can give the name of that library as let's say ZChem, ZCHEM, ZChem. Under that library ZChem, you can create two phrase groups called chemical storage and chemical transportation. Or if you want to create three phrase groups, you can create chemical storage, chemical transportation, and chemical handling.
Chemical handling, chemical labeling, chemical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Any number of them you can create, no problem. It is your wish. There is no
Okay.
limitation on that. Yeah.
Got it, sir.
Okay, so let's create two phrase groups in this library ZERP. Select the library name, then double click on phrase group. Double click on phrase group. And here we have to add the phrase group name. So we have to click on new entries. Click on new entries and then give some name for your phrase group like fire underscore fight, which I want to create first, right? So yeah, I have already written here. My first phrase group will be firefight. So give that name, add fire underscore fight, and then give a description also. Like I can give here firefighting instructions, or I can say firefighting phrase group. Any description I can give. Firefighting phrase group. Then if you want, you can add note, otherwise you can leave it as it is, no problem. This is also fine. Okay, so this is my library ZDRP. I am creating phrase group. In the phrase group, the first one is firefight, and the description I have given firefighting phrase group. Next, let me save this phrase group and then go back. If I go back, I can find that my first phrase group has been created. Okay, this is my phrase group. Let me create one more. I want to create one more phrase group called as first aid, first underscore aid. So again click on new entries. Okay, here add first underscore aid, first aid, and in the description you add first aid phrase group. Okay, first aid phrase group. This is my second phrase group. Now again go and save the data. Click on save, and if you go back, you can see that we have created two phrase groups. One is for firefight, second is a first aid. Okay, clear? We created a library. Under that library, we have created two phrase groups, firefight and first aid. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is our second step. we are here and we created 2 phrase groups.
Yes.
Next, we have to create phrase set. And to create phrase set, like I told you, we have to go to transaction code CG1B, and under this transaction code, we have to create a phrase set. So let's do that. Let's go to, I will open one more session. Okay, here I'm going to go to CG1B transaction code. So now when you go to CG1B transaction code, this is the initial screen, and if I want to create a new phrase set, I have to click on the create button, click on create, and then you have to give some name for your phrase set. So what we are giving the phrase set name as ff underscore p set. This is our phrase set name, ff underscore p set. So let me add that. Phrase set name is ff underscore p set. Okay, this is the name. Now come down, there is one more data you have to add under phrase set name. I have to give the description here. So the description can be firefighting phrase set. Okay, this is a description I am giving called firefighting phrase set. Now save the data. It is very simple. Creating phrase set is very simple. You just have to give a phrase set name and you have to give the description. These two are enough. Now you can save your phrase set. This is my first phrase set. Okay, created.
Yes.
Now again go back. We have created one phrase set. Let me create one more. Go to create button and add the second phrase set called FA underscore P set. FA underscore P set. Now I can add a description for this as well. I will call it as first aid phrase set. First aid phrase set. Now again click on save button. If you go back, now you will find there are two phrase sets created, ff underscore p set and fa underscore p set. We have created two.
Yes.
So this is our step number 3, creating phrase. One second. This is our phrase set, step number 3. And finally what we have to do, we have to create the phrases. So in order to create the phrases, we use transaction code CG12, and then we have to create any number of phrases. If you want, you can create 10, 20, 100, any number of phrases can be created, no problem. So let's do that. Now I will go to transaction code CG12. CG12. That will take you to the initial screen of phrase. Okay, this is our initial screen. And here I want to create new phrases. So therefore what I will do, I will click on create button. Okay, click on create button and select your library. Which is the library? Our library name is ZERP. This is
Yes.
our library. So here it is showing customer phrase library. So I have to change it and put it ZERP. Okay, first change this. Next, you have to select the phrase group. So under which phrase group do you want to create the phrases? For the first set of phrases, I want to create under firefighting measures. Right? So select the phrase group as first fire underscore fight. Under this phrase group, I will create maybe 5 phrases. So enter this phrase group name. Then what we have to do? We have to give some name for our phrase. So I will put here FF_01. This is my phrase name. This is my phrase name, FF_01. Next, come directly under phrase text. You see below there is an option called phrase text, and add the first firefighting instruction. Like for example, do not
Provide fire
use.
extinguishers.
Yeah, tell me.
Provide fire extinguishers.
Provide fire extinguishers to control fire. Okay. So this is one of the phrase. Provide fire extinguishers to control fire. So after creating this phrase, next I have to click on save. Once I click on save, it is showing that data has been saved. Now go to the phrase set. Here it is showing phrase set. We have to assign the phrase set. So click on phrase set. But see, I am getting one error message. It is showing me this function can only be used for phrases in the active library. It is saying we can use the function only for phrases in active library. So which is our active library now currently?
ZERP.
That's not the active library. If it was the active library, then it will not show this message. Some other library is currently active. I have to go and change.
Okay, go. Okay, sir.
So we
Means
have
the existing libraries.
the existing library, some other library is active. So go to the list of libraries. See, all these are our libraries. Out of this, I have to make ZERP as our active library. So select this button here
Okay.
and then save the data. So which is the library now active?
ERP phrase library.
Yeah. ZERP is the active library now. Okay, let's back to the phrase. Okay, now I will do one thing. I will try to again assign the phrase set. Second. Yeah, okay, see. This is what we created. We created this phrase key FF01 provide fire extinguisher. But it is incomplete. We have to assign the phrase set also. So what I will do now, I will double click on phrase set and it will take me. It will not show any error because we have already made our library as active library. So it will not show any more error message. Now here, enter your phrase set name. So what is our phrase set name? We have to add. Our phrase set name is FF_P set. Firefighting related phrase set I have to add.
Yes.
So go back to that phrase and assign the phrase set FF_P set. Okay, this is my first phrase. Now save the data and if you go back, you will find your first phrase has been created.
Yes.
Now like that we can create any number. Let's create at least 5 so that we are able to understand very clearly. So now where should I go to create the second phrase?
Create new, sir.
Yeah.
That edit.
Here only we have,
Okay.
there is a option called create. If I click on that button, it will again take me to the screen where I can create the phrase.
Yes.
Now here you have to change the phrase name because already we have created FF01, right? Now I want to
Yes.
create the second phrase, so I will put it as FF_02. This is my second phrase. And what
Yes.
phrase group should I select?
The same also we can select or the next one.
No, I want to create all the 5 phrases in the firefighting phrase group. After that, we'll go to the first aid measures.
Yes.
So therefore, I will select again firefighting only. Next, come down to phrase text. And what other phrase text do you want to add related to?
Provide firefighting.
In case
training.
of fire, don't use lift.
Do not use lib.
Do not use lift.
In the event of fire. In the event of fire emergency.
Yes.
Right? So this is also one phrase.
Yes.
Now where you have to go?
Save button, sir.
Yeah, click on save. Next.
Mm, data has been
Create
saved.
new
No, we have to
data
assign
has been
phrase
set.
set again. Phrase set we have not assigned,
Phrase
no?
it. Okay, okay,
Go to
okay,
phrase
okay.
set, and here again that same phrase set ff underscore p set we have to add and save the data.
Okay.
Okay, ff underscore p set and save the data. Now if you go back, if you click on back button, you are seeing here we have created two phrases. Second phrase is ff02. Okay, I want to
Yes.
create third.
Again, create. Now, sir, you mentioned that number needs to be changed 03.
Yeah. Now we
Please.
are creating third phrase, so add 03.
Yes, sir. Then phrase group will be
Hmm.
firefighting.
Hmm. Phrase group also we have to select same phrase group because we are
Yes, sir.
creating firefighting instructions, so it will be fire underscore fight.
Yes, sir. Then phrase text.
Hmm.
Provide trainings to all engaged workers. Provide
Provide
fire training.
fire safety training to all the
Workforce.
employees. Right. Okay. Now next.
Next, sir, save and then phrase management. Uh,
Phrase
Phrase
set.
set.
Okay. Save.
Save. Phrase set. Then phrase set.
Yeah. Click on phrase set.
Double click. Yes.
Okay. Now.
So phrase set name will be put it here, sir.
Phrase set name is ff underscore p set.
Yes.
Yeah, it is already there, so you can just add that.
Then enter and save.
Enter and save the
And
data.
save.
Okay, let's again create one more. If I go back, now there are three phrases. Yeah,
Yes.
repeat.
Repeat create.
Go to create.
Zero 04 FF04.
ff04.
Phase group will be firefighting.
Okay, firefighting phrase group.
Phrase text we can also mention ensure emergency assembly area are provide or
Or we'll say first the emergency
Emergency
exists.
siren. Emergency exit.
Emergency exits must be
Hmm.
free to open because some people will lock it and keep no in companies.
Yes.
We cannot do that. It should be always open. The doors has to be always open. So therefore we have to
Yes.
put emergency exits must be free to open.
Create open. Yes.
Yeah. Then
Then save button.
save.
Then phrase set. Double click on phrase set.
Phrase set.
Then phrase sets here we'll put FF
Firefighting.
underscore
Effect.
P set. Then enter, save
Yeah.
and save. Then
Okay.
in back we can check after back.
Yeah. It has been created. So total 4 phrases are created. Let us create one more.
So all the precautionary bullet points will come there, sir, in that phrase set. Okay, now.
Sorry.
Sir, in that phrase set,
Hmm.
all the bullet points of precautionary measures will be reflected.
Yeah, whatever we are creating here, that will be there in this phrase group, firefighting
Yes, sir.
phrase group, and fire set
Yeah.
we are phrase set we are only connecting. It is used for connecting.
Mm.
So all
Okay,
these
okay, okay.
four phrases will be connected with each other because of the phrase set.
Okay, sir.
It acts like a connector. Phrase set acts like a connector. But phrase group is a collection. It's a group of phrases. But there is no connection. They are independent. But by using
So,
phrase set,
mm.
yeah.
So we can say just like a heading, subheading, and the bullet points like that, no, sir?
Yeah, exactly. It is like that. It is
Oh,
like that.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is our fourth phrase. Let's create again. Again, go to create.
In ZIP will be same. Phrases 5, phrase group, firefighting, and the phrase text we can mention provide emergency assembly area
Yeah.
and show emergency
Provide
assembly.
emergency assembly area outside the building.
Yes, sir.
Or I can say
Outside the
in a safe place, in a safe
In a
area,
safe.
or in a safe
Right.
place. Okay, this is my fifth phrase.
Yes.
Okay, now,
Now save and phrase set. Double click on phrase set.
hmm,
Then here
add the
mention
phrase
phrase
set
set.
name,
Enter.
click
Save.
on save. Yeah.
Yes. Then we can check after going to back.
Yeah, now if we see, we have created 5 phrases under the phrase group
Yes.
firefighting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so similarly, just like this, we have to create 5 phrases in the first aid measures.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one set we have created. Next, we'll create another 5 phrases. But I think the call will get disconnected now. So what we'll do is we'll take a
Okay.
small break and let's come
Yes,
back
sir.
at 7:10.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
okay, sir.
yeah. Just come back at 7:10. We'll continue creating the other phrases.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yes, sir. Yes.
The call should have got disconnected, no? Why it's still...
Yes, it was not disconnected.
Hmm. Okay, no problem. Let's continue. We'll create 5 more phrases under the uh, first aid
First aid.
group, phrase group. So to do that, again, it is simple. Same process we have to follow. We have to again click on create. Same process. Now, same library name will not change. You have to change the phrase group name.
Yes.
So instead of firefighting, select first aid, and then phrase name will be FA. We'll start
Zero
with
one.
FA. FA
Yes.
underscore 01. Now come down to the phrase text, and under phrase text enter the any first aid instruction.
Provide availability of first aid boxes.
Provide first aid
First aid
boxes at the work area.
okay.
Okay, provide first aid boxes at the work area. So this is my first phrase. Now
Yes.
we have
Save
to click on save and
then
then go to
phrase.
phrase set, and in the phrase set, which phrase
It will
set
be
should I
changed.
use?
It will be first aid phrase set, sir.
Yeah. 1 minute. Let me unload. So now we have to enter the phrase set name as FA underscore P set. Okay, because
Yes,
see,
sir.
we have created 2 phrase sets. It is not just one. We have created 2 phrase sets. One is FF underscore P set, another is FA underscore P set. So therefore
Yes.
here enter the second phrase set name. Yeah, now it got disconnected. Now it got disconnected.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay, so here I am entering the second phrase set name FA underscore P set. Now click enter and save the data. So see, this is the first phrase we are creating for first aid measures. So therefore, if you go back, you can see that here the first one is our first aid measure. 1 minute. Yeah. This is our first aid measure. Now again repeat the whole process. Go to create and then change the number to FA02 because we are creating the second phrase. So it will be FA02. Next, after that, the phrase group again has to be the first one. First aid phrase group we have to select. Okay. Next, come down to phrase text and add the first aid instruction. What can we
Ensure
add?
first aid experts.
Hmm?
Ensure first aiders are available.
Okay. Ensure trained first aiders
Yes.
are available.
At working site.
Are available at the workplace. Right? This is my second phrase. Now, again, click on save. Okay, this is our second phrase. Go to phrase set. Enter FA underscore P set. This is our phrase set name. Enter and save the data. Right. This is our second phrase. If I go back, I can see first we have created. This is our second. Let's create 3 more. Again, click on create button. Just change the number here. Make it FA03. And then again select the phrase group. As you know,
Yes.
the phrase group is first aid phrase group, and add the phrase text. The phrase text has to be what can we add?
Provide first aid trainings to selective employees.
Provide first aid training to selected employees. Yeah. This is our third phrase. This is our third
Yes.
phrase. Now again we have to save this phrase. Okay, then go to phrase set, click on phrase set, and then enter the phrase set name FA underscore P set
Set.
and save the data.
Yes.
This is our third. Next, again go back and we have to click on create. Let's create 2 more phrases, 04, and this will be first aid phrase group. And yeah, what else can we add?
So provide ambulances in case of emergency.
Call an
Ambulance.
ambulance in case of medical
In case of
emergency.
yes.
Yeah. This is our phrase text. Again, click on save. Go to phrase set, enter the phrase set name, and save the data.
Yes.
Similarly, one last will create. So 4 are created, one more I'll create. Go to create button. And now change the number to 05.
Yes.
Add the phrase group
Phrase
name
group.
as
First aid.
first aid. Phrase text.
Provide first aid centers at the workplace area.
Yeah, provide a first aid room, I can say,
Okay.
or center in the company. Okay, this is one more phrase, fifth
Yes.
phrase. So click on save, go to phrase set, enter the phrase set name, FA underscore P set, enter and save the data.
Yes.
So now we have created total 10 phrases. 5 phrases are created in firefighting measures. 5 phrases are created in the first aid. So total 10 phrases have been created. Like that. This is just an example. You can even create 50 or 100 under each group. It is your choice. But for our example, we have created only 5 phrases under each phrase group.
Yes.
Now, if I again go back to the initial screen, from the initial screen, if I want, I can display all the phrases. Okay, so I have to select the phrase library name ZERP, and if I press enter and then click yes, it will show all the phrases which are there in the phrase library. So there are 10 phrases we created, it will display all the 10 phrases. Now there is another way. If you want to display only the phrases from a particular phrase group, let's say I want to display only the phrases from a phrase group called firefighting. So I can select that phrase group name here, and if I press enter, it will show only 5 phrases which are created under firefighting measures.
Okay.
Or maybe first aid, if you want. Change this phrase group name to first aid, and only first aid instructions or phrases will be displayed. Like that, whichever phrase group you want to see, you just select that, and inside whatever phrases are there, they will be displayed. That you can do from the initial screen.
Yes.
Right? So we have created phrase library, phrase group, phrase set, and phrases. So all the 4 data objects we have created. So what I want you people to do is to take this assignment, create the phrase library, create 2 phrase groups. You can choose anything. Don't choose the same data what I have created. Choose something else. Like chemical storage. I told you example of chemical storage. There will be safety instructions in chemical storage. There will be safety instructions in chemical transportation. And you can call that library as ZChem. So that is one example. Like that, create another set of all the data objects starting from library up to phrases, create phrase group as well as phrase set. All these 4 data objects you have to create.
In the same way, work related other activity and
Anything, your wish. MSDS, if you want to create MSDS also. MSDS will be your library. Under that, you can create physical chemical properties as one phrase group, or you can create storage hazard as another, not storage hazard, sorry. Anything else like toxicological information or regulatory information or transport related instructions you can create. It is your choice.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. First, make a note like this. Like this, you have to prepare a notepad. Under that notepad, you write down what is your plan, what you want to create, and then you go and create in the server.
Yes, sir.
I think there is some problem with your server, no?
Yes, sir.
Bikram?
That was facing, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That was facing.
Okay, I will do one thing. I will give you another server. Okay, so please use that
Yes, sir.
and
Yes, sir.
create this phrase related data.
Sir, when I will get another server, na, sir, what you messaged earlier also. So, where to means put this data? Again, I have to install or reinstall?
No need to reinstall. You have already installed, no? You
Okay.
just have to enter the
Yes, sir.
details. Okay, see, I will show you. Let me close this. Okay, so you will have installed like this, no? It is coming like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, now what you have to do, double click on that. Okay, then make it bigger, make it whole screen.
Okay, sir.
And then you see there is one option called variable logon.
Okay, sir.
Go to variable logon, then click on next, and then enter the server details like this: 183, 82, 120, 214. Okay, then enter the instance number as 93.
Okay.
And system ID as EH7. Then click on logon.
Okay.
So that will come here. Enter the user ID and password. Okay, and you can continue to use. Okay, it is like this. So I will share these new details. Just give me 1 second. I will share it now itself. Later I will forget.
Yes. Any literature will be there, sir, regarding that phrase management?
No, there is no nothing like specification. You have
Okay, sir.
to see the video and you have to create.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'm sharing now with you server details. You can please use this because the other one I know it
Okay.
has some problem, some password related issue is there. So therefore use
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one thing. There is one more thing in the phrase management itself. You know what we have done here? We created from the library. We created library, phrase group, phrase set, and then we create phrases. But what if you want to directly create the phrases? Can we do that?
Phrases.
See, for example, I will show you an example. Let's say in this specification, no, I will go to,
Yes.
let me go to handling and storage, okay? Under handling and storage, there are so many value assignment types. I will go to advise on safe handling, and under advise on safe handling, I can see that there will be some phrases. So if I go to advise, all these are phrases in the advise. Now, what if I don't have a phrase which I want to add? मुझे जो चाहिए phrase वो इधर नहीं है. There are
Yes, sir.
many phrases, but I don't have a phrase which I want to assign as a data. So how to create that one phrase? And that option should come here. यहाँ पे वो option आना चाहिए. That phrase should be displayed here. How to add it? How to create?
Okay. So here also we have phrase text option is there, sir,
Yeah.
at the top of the page.
No.
We have to add it here.
How you will add?
Some option will be there, sir.
What option?
Some create option.
Yeah, we have create option. CG12 is used to create phrases.
Okay, okay, okay.
But directly here we cannot create. Directly here it is not possible. Let's say for example, in handling and storage, I will say I want to use a phrase called follow the ergonomic, what should I say? Follow the best practices while handling the material. Okay, let's say that is the phrase I want to add. So what I want to add the phrase follow the best practices while handling the material. That I want to add here, which is not there. Here you go and check, we don't have that phrase. So how to
Yes,
add?
sir.
Even if you want to add one new phrase, you should know what is the library name, what is the phrase group name, what is the phrase set name. Only then you can create that one phrase. Without these three things, you cannot create.
Right.
Okay, even to create one phrase, you should have the library name, phrase group name, and phrase set name.
So what
So,
is this phrase key? Phrase key.
phrase key means it is like the name of that phrase. It is like the name. It's like a technical name for this phrase. Okay, so how do we create? We call it as a custom phrase. Creating custom phrase. Custom phrase creation. So what all we need to create one custom phrase?
We need that phrase library
Phrase
name.
library,
Group
phrase
name.
group, phrase set.
Phrase library.
Phrase group.
Phrase group.
Phrase set.
Phrase set.
All these
And
three
the
we need.
phrase I want to create is, let me call that phrase as Um,
Use ergonomic, no, so maintain ergonomic positions while
yeah, but
handling.
some technical name I have to give, no. Like FA01, FA02, I have to give some technical name. That will
Okay,
come
okay,
in
okay.
phrase text.
Yes, sir.
So I will just call it
So,
as HN01, okay, as an example only.
mm,
HN01. And then my phrase text will be follow. What did I tell? I forgot. Follow best practices
while handling.
while handling material. This is my text, phrase text.
Yes, sir.
So how will I find out in which library I have to create? कैसे पता चलेगा?
So the library we can search.
Okay, you want to search. Fine. I will go to SPRO. Go to SAP reference IMG. Then EHS. Then go to basic data and tools. Then phrase management and phrase libraries. Okay, we are here. Now there are so many phrase
Yes.
libraries. So in which should I create?
Sir, regarding that material handling or material, was our topic? So in that
Yeah,
case, we can search that
yeah,
related to material handling, which phrase library will be
yeah.
applicable.
Handling and storage is the value assignment folder here. Node,
Yes, sir.
that name is handling and storage. So we have to
Yes,
check among these libraries where you can find that related name.
related.
So see, 99.9% of all the phrases used in the specification management come from customer phrase library. 99.9%. So by going
Okay.
inside the customer phrase library, I can compare and see whether we have that handling and storage in the customer phrase library. So what I will do, now I will open phrase group. Okay, see there are different phrase groups now. Just check which name is having this handling and storage. Hazards identification, first aid measures, firefighting measures, accidental release measures, and handling and storage. So here I have some name which is matching with my specification data, right?
Yes.
I want to create a new phrase under handling and storage. So I have that option here.
Yes.
So what is my library name?
Handling and storage.
That is not library name.
This is the phrase group. Okay.
Description of
So
phrase
what's
group.
it's a
Phrase
phrase group.
group.
Yeah, what is my library name? I'm asking.
Library name is custom.
Yeah. This is our library name, no?
Yes.
CUST. I am inside this
Yes.
library, CUST. So therefore, my library name is what? CUST.
CUST.
Okay, tell me, what is the phrase group name?
Handling and
No, that is not name, that is description. What is the
this
phrase
one,
group
sir.
name?
Handling
This is
and
a
storage.
description. This is not a technical name.
Description. Okay, so phrase group is 07.00.
Yeah, this is my phrase group name. Yes, always I have to use this. This is a technical name. See, in library, I did not write this, no. I did not write customer phrase library. What did I write here? CUST. Because that is a technical name. So I
Okay.
have to only take the technical name, not the description. Who wants description? So just copy this. 07 is our group name, and you can add it here. Okay? 07.
Yes, sir.
Next, how will you find out phrase set name?
Yes, right.
See, I will
So
tell
by
you one more
opening the
thing.
phrase group,
I will tell you one more thing. This customer phrase library, I told you from here we can find out, right? From here we can find out. There is one more way. If you go back to your specification, see here, if you come back, and when you go to the list of options, in the phrase key, the first part is your library name.
Okay.
In the phrase key, the first part, like CUST, this is your library name. So no
Yes.
need to go to SPR also. Directly from here only you can come to know what is the library name. It is CUST.
Okay, sir.
But for group name, you have to go inside that library. There is no other option.
Yes.
And third, we need to understand what is the phrase set name. Where will I get the phrase set name?
So by opening the phrase group, sir.
No, inside that we cannot find. Here only you can come to know. Even phrase set name is given here. You know where it is given? On the top hand side, if you see this in the bracket,
Okay.
whatever is there in the bracket, no, that is your phrase set name.
SAP EHS
Ah.
101.
Okay.
SAP EHS 1016017 advice. So just make a note. So your phrase set name is SAP EHS 1016 underscore. Where is that? 1016017 advice. 017 underscore advice. Okay, this is my phrase set name. So now I have all the four data. So can we create the phrase now?
Yes.
We can create. So how will you create the phrase now? Where should I go?
So sir, we should open the phrase library, create column, create page. There we can put all the names, phrase library, phrase group, phrase set. After that, we can also create the phrases.
Which transaction code? Where should I go? Which transaction code?
CG12, sir.
Yeah, CG12. We have to go to CG12. Correct. Because that is where we create the thing, no? That is where we create. Let me open a new pad. Your phrases are created in CG12. So whether it is 1 or 10 doesn't matter. We should go to CG12. Yeah, now tell me what should I add? Because
I
we have
should add
already
the
seen.
phrase library name.
Hmm?
I should add the phrase library name there.
Ah, yes. See, first we have to click on create button. We are in initial
Yes.
screen. We have to click on create button.
Okay. Okay.
Then select your phrase library name. Which is our phrase library?
CUST.
CUST, cust.
Yes, this is
Custom.
our phrase library. Okay, what is the phrase name I have decided?
Phrase names are EHS.
No,
No, HN01, right?
HN01. So enter that phrase name HN01. Next phrase group. In which phrase group do we have to create that phrase?
SAP EHS.
No, yeah, that is phrase set, no.
Handling and
And
storage.
storage 07. 07 is our
07.
phrase.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now add the phrase text. What is the phrase text?
SAP.
Follow the best practices while handling material. Right?
Yes.
Now next.
Next, save,
Save it.
enter, and save.
Now
Next.
we have add phrase set.
Yeah.
Phrase set.
Go to phrase set. But see what is happening.
Already, sir, we have created
Active
that phrase.
library. Our library is not active. We have to active that button.
Yes. Now some other library is active, not our library. So what I
From
should
another
do?
library.
I have to go and activate this CUST library. So again I have to go to the library section. Okay. Go back. Okay. Among all this, see which library is active now? Can you tell me?
That was
UST.
sports library 7.
Yeah, that is the active library. So I have to change it to customer phrase library. Select this active button, then save.
Yes.
Okay, let me add here. Let's see. SAP EHS. Okay, so now what we have to do is activate this customer phrase library and then again go back to your phrase section. Now see, we have already created, right? We have saved the data. So if you click on cancel button, it will take you to that phrase. See, HN01 is my phrase. I have created in phrase group, handling and storage, and this is my phrase. Now one thing is missing. What is missing?
Phrase set.
We have phrase set we have to assign. We have
Yes.
created, but we have not assigned the phrase set. If you don't assign phrase set, it will not appear here. यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा जब तक आप phrase set को assign नहीं करते. It will not come here. So therefore again go back to your phrase, click on phrase set. Okay. Now this time there will be no problem. It will take me to the next page. So what phrase set should I add?
Phrase set is HN01, sir.
Oh, you are
SAP
getting confused.
EHS.
See, this is our
SAP
phrase.
EHS.
Hmm.
SAP EHS 07
Yes.
0.
SAP underscore EHS 1016, I think.
1016. Underscore
Underscore 017
advice.
underscore advice. See, just remember where you are putting what, library name is what, phrase name is what, phrase group name is what. Don't get confused. If you get confused and put some other data, it will not come.
Yes.
So add that phrase set name. See, advice automatically it is coming because this phrase set is already existing. Now save the data. Right? Save the data and just go back. So we have created a new phrase called follow best practices while handling material. So now if I go back to my specification, I will get this directly here.
No, sir, we have to refresh it.
We have to refresh it. So what I will do, I will close, go back to the main page. Okay, then come back again. Right? Now I will open that specification. Where is that? Open that specification. Okay, now I will go to handling and storage because that is where I have the new phrase. Go to handling and storage, expand, then go to advise on safe handling, go to edit mode, click on edit button, and in the advice you have to add. Now let's check whether that new phrase is coming or not. Yeah. So is it there? New phrase that we created?
Custom 07.
Yes, UST HN01.
See the
HN01.
fourth.
Yeah.
This is our phrase.
Follow
No?
the best practice while handling material.
Yes. Earlier it was not there. I created that. It is called as a custom phrase. पहले नहीं था, हमने create किया and then we added. This is our custom phrase. So now if I want to assign this data here in my specification, I can select that, click on continue, and see it is coming here.
Yes.
Now I can save this data. If I want, I can save this data. See, this is just one example. If you want to create 2 or 3, any number, it is the same process. Okay, you have to go here. First find out library name, phrase group name and phrase set name. Then you have to create the phrase. Take this screenshot also or take a picture if you want. So that when you are creating, it will be easy. Or even in the recording it will come, no problem, but still you can take a screenshot. Okay, so please create this. It's an assignment. First create all this from phrase library, phrase book. This is what you have to do. I don't want custom phrase. Or if you create it, I will be happy. But the important assignment is this. This you have to
Yes.
create. Then if you are able to understand, create a custom phrase also. Okay, any doubt? Now you are clear, right? You should be able to create.
Right, sir.
Yes.
So please try these things today and screen this, share the screenshot. If you have still any problem, any doubt, you can please ask me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is the
Okay,
assignment.
okay.
Please do that, and there is little bit theory left in the basic data and tools. But these are the two important topics: specification management and phrase management. These are two important.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So in that property tree, sir, always there will be phrases.
Yeah, there will be. Yes.
In other option also it is there, sir. Means in other tabs, in other means just like product safety and other.
No, there and all we don't have.
Okay, sir.
In specification, in basic data and tools only, we have phrases.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Fine, sir.
Here in the property tree, everywhere phrases are there. Go to first aid measures, firefighting measures, wherever you go, there will be phrases
sir.
everywhere. See, here also you will have phrases. You see this? Phrases are everywhere. It is used in the specifications. So it will be there. But
Okay.
only phrases are used mostly in the specification management. Second application I told you to print the data on the label and to print the data on the dangerous good document. These are the only three places where phrases are used. But yeah, there are in waste management also there are phrases. Even in
Okay.
industrial hygiene and safety also there are. I will tell you when time comes. I will tell you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so
Yeah, sir.
please practice this. I will share the video recording and create the data which I have told you.
Yes,
And
sir. Sir,
use the
from my
new
system,
server.
sir.
Huh.
Sir, from my system, no, sir. It's not. I'm not able to take the screenshots. I'm trying.
Okay, then take a picture if you have mobile phone with you.
Yes, sir. Mobile I have, sir.
Yeah. You can take that picture or in the recording also it will come. But anyways, you can take a picture. It is much easier.
Yes, sir.
Okay, taken?
Okay, sir. Done, sir. Done, sir.
Yeah. Use your new server which I have shared and
Sir,
create
in
this.
WhatsApp, sir, WhatsApp you have shared or?
WhatsApp only.
Okay.
See that application will be same. You just have to put the application server number, instance number and all and you have to log in.
Okay, okay, okay. Sure, sir.
If you face any problem still, you please message me, I will help you.
Okay, sir. Sure, definitely, sir.
Yeah.
So there I will have many samples, no, sir, regarding that specifications.
It will be there. It will be there.
Okay. Okay, sir.
See, I will show here only. I am using your server only, no. See, this is your
Okay.
server, which I have shared, no, that
Okay.
only it is.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
if I go and press enter, see, it will show. There are many. There are 2690. Enough, no, for you.
Oh. Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
In substance itself, see, all these are there.
Okay, okay.
So you can choose anyone.
Right, sir. Sir, what may be the interview questions may arise in that space management, sir? On space
I
management.
will tell you that. See, they will ask you what is phrase library.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
what is a phrase group? What is a phrase set? They will ask only basic things in phrase management.
Okay.
So definitions which you have taken the photograph, no, remember these definitions.
Yes, sir.
And they will ask you transaction codes.
Okay. CGT.
Yeah. Transaction codes in phrase management. What is phrase library? What is phrase group? What is phrase set? And what is phrase? Just these things you remember. And they may ask you how to create a new phrase. Please explain. At that time, whatever we have learned, you have to tell them in words. Where you will go, what you will enter, you have to tell that to them.
Okay.
Okay, so not much they will ask in phrase management, only basic things.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Fine, so please you
Okay.
create this assignment and we'll see other things in the next class.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you, sir.
yeah. Welcome. Take care. Have a nice day.
thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah, bye.